Hello, my name is Dan Tysver. I'm an attorney at the Forsgren Fisher law firm. We have offices in Minneapolis and Kansas City. I'm in Minneapolis right now. I am an intellectual property attorney. I do patents in the area of computer software, and particularly in artificial intelligence. And I'm here today to talk about ChatGPT and generative AI. In particular, I want to try to demystify it. It becomes a little bit kind of like a black box. We don't really know what's going on inside of it. And I think understanding what ChatGPT is and what it can do will be really useful for people to use it in their legal practices. So I want to start by just talking about the fact that I think this is a big deal. And I think a lot of people think ChatGPT is a big deal, particularly in the industry, the legal industry. There's been a couple of studies, as there always are, but the New York Times talked about them. This is back in April, but I still think it's pretty relevant today. Effectively, one of the studies said that if you look at all the industries out there that might be exposed by ChatGPT and similar types of artificial intelligence, the industry most exposed is legal services. And what does it mean to be exposed? Well, you can look at another report by some economists at Goldman Sachs. And effectively, they said maybe 44% of all legal work could be automated. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that where people might call an attorney could actually be handled by something like ChatGPT. And this is the detail of their analysis. So this is the Goldman Sachs economists. They're trying to figure out, all right, so what industries could actually be impacted by, ChatGPT and things like this quite a bit. And they divided these things into a dark blue line, a light blue line, and a kind of a gray line. And the legal industry is obviously the one I outlined in red there. But if you go to the way on the left-hand side, building and grounds cleaning, you can see it's not really altered. It's a dark blue almost completely. ChatGPT isn't going to influence that job at all. But for the legal industry, it's either going to be gray or light blue. And light blue means that as we're doing our work, we're going to find that things like artificial intelligence and generative AI like ChatGPT is going to change the way we work. The gray area is the area where it says ChatGPT might actually replace the work that attorneys are doing right now. And so we're talking about something that could be a fundamental change in the way attorneys work and the way the legal practice itself is working. If you look at what attorneys are saying, obviously there's a ton of different surveys out there. But if you look at a Lexis survey, which was just from a few months ago, they asked in-house counsel if they thought that their outside law firms should be using things like ChatGPT. And the answer was, for 2/3 of them, the answer was yes. And this was back in August. And I think that number is probably even higher now. And if you looked at that and